What's up, everyone? Mutation here, and today I am here for my second episode for my competitive review series. Today's episode is all about Skullgirls. Skullgirls is an anime team fighter depicting girls transformed by parasites out for vengeance against a person wiping out the ruling mafia. I kid you not. If you want to look this up for yourself, go ahead. Once again, like in my last video, I'm only going to be talking about the competitive side of this game. A quick disclaimer before we begin. I am not that well versed in Skullgirls, only really knowing the advanced mechanics and characters. With that, I have sought the help of a couple community members and friends to help me write this review so it can be factual and honest as possible. And with that out of the way, let's get this started. Like I mentioned in my Smash Bros. Ultimate video, the game is extremely well balanced, sporting very few genuine low tiers with all characters in my opinion being viable in competitive play. You constantly see low tiers achieve high placements in tournaments, including Cloud's top 4 with Valentine, and Sonic Box's top 4 with RoboFortune, both in 2021's recent EVO Online, and we will get to the online in a second. Both these players are consistent performers within the scene despite their character choice, proving not just their skill, but the overall balance of the game. Many games don't see low tiers in top 8s often. For example, in this year's Street Fighter V EVO, many regional grand finals saw characters in the top half of the tier list, with only one dipping barely below, a far cry compared to Skullgirls. Of course, this is only one tournament, and we have seen low tier picks go far in other games, but Skullgirls overall does it better. One very important thing to mention is the online, which is widely considered to be the best among all modern fighting games, which is a massive statement. Skullgirls features rollback netcode, which is considered to be the superior netcode compared to delay-based netcode. It would take a while to explain, so if you want to learn more, I've linked a video in the description pointing out the radical differences between the two. This online is much better than can be said for, say, Smash Ultimate, or my favorite scapegoat thus far, Street Fighter V, making it a practical form of competition for the game. This is huge, especially considering the current COVID-19 pandemic forcing us online. While promises to return offline for good are on the horizon, it was a good, quote-unquote, year for Skullgirls as competition was actually viable. A major help, especially for new players, are the insanely good tutorials the game offers. They not only serve to help you understand the advanced mechanics the game offers, but also can serve as a guide to someone who is new to fighting games, offering tutorials on how to properly block, mix up, and more, something needed in every fighting game. Additionally, there are tutorials for every character explaining their advanced mechanics as well as special moves and blockbusters, the game's name for super moves, as well as a way to practice some combos outside of training mode. The tutorials in this game are absolutely incredible, and I often find myself brushing up on mechanics, not just to learn, but just how amazingly interactive and fun they are. The tutorials are nothing short of absolutely amazing. Skullgirls differentiates itself from other team fighters by not forcing the player to pick a select amount of characters. Instead, they get to pick any from 1 to 3, with damage and health scaled up or down depending on how many you choose. It allows extremely versatile playstyles, allowing you to really choose how you want to play the game. Do you want to become a solo master of your character, or pick multiple characters so they and their assist can work well together? Both are completely viable options, and it also offers a way in for beginners, allowing them to fully understand one character before adding the next if they so desire. Now, we get into the sad part, the cons. To be perfectly honest, this game is extremely daunting. A common complaint from amateur fighting game players is that combos are extremely difficult and scary. Skullgirls being an anime team fighter allows the players to perform these difficult and extended combos. There are tutorials to teach you the basic combos, but if you want to get beyond a lower level, you will need to practice these much more difficult combos. The combos in this game, in my experience, are even harder than a game like Dragon Ball, requiring even quicker inputs to successfully perform most combos. Keeping up these quick inputs throughout an extended combo can take hours and hours of practice. A game that is extremely unnerving for a new player is one that often results in smaller communities and, in my opinion, a slightly weaker competitive game. One of the most common issues in fighting games is being stuck in the corner, where you have very limited movement and defensive options compared to your opponent. Skullgirls has much fewer options than other fighters such as, once again, Dragon Ball. One such mechanic is whenever your character is knocked out in the corner, Another one is immediately sent in from the corner, constantly keeping you on the back foot. It is extremely momentum-based, and even one combo from a player can spell disaster for the other. Everything becomes a guessing game, which is a common thing in the corner, but whenever you have inherently less options to escape most of the time, it can become a real nuisance. So, once again, I ask, where does this all leave us? After all this, I think this game is extremely strong competitively, earning a solid 8.5 out of 10. There are definitely more pros than cons in this game, and the cons can be somewhat negated with practice, unlike the ones in Smash. The next episode will be yet another Smash entry in Melee, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, please make sure to like, comment, share, and sub. Any support is appreciated wherever you are. Have an amazing day. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.